Everyone, welcome back to Comic 47 Vlogs, and today we're going to be looking at The Death of Superman Absolute Edition. So, I was in my comic shop this week, and like, it was like 2 days ago. And I got my comics of the week and everything, and I saw this, and I was like, what is this cool looking, like, book with the black? You can even see me recording myself. What is this cool book with like a black Superman logo and the death of Superman? This is an absolute edition. It's $125. That is pricey. Um, but I do get things cheaper at my comic shops, like 30% off. Most comic shops will have some sort of thing where like maybe on weekends it's half off. On all their books, or like 30% or 25%. So if you can support your local comic shop, you could go check them out and maybe see if they have this kind of discounts online as well. There's places that have this sort of thing. I'd recommend not getting things from Amazon if possible. Like, I just try not to get stuff from Amazon in general because it's good to support like local places if you can. But anyways, this is Absolute Edition, and I'll show you the edge of it on all sides. And look at that. So you have the actual book itself, and then you have all the bonus content. Or this is the book, and this is the bonus content. I'm kind of hoping this is the bonus content, because, like, I don't know. I'm excited. I wish there was, like, I just want to see what's inside. So, anyways, let's open it up. So this is like, I have to get this recording right the first time. This is like the second time I record this video because I messed up the first time. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. If I mess up, I'm just gonna have to keep going. So here we go. Look at that. Whoa, okay. Look at how cool that is. And this is like a paper sleeve, by the way. So we'll like remove this. I don't know if this is important, this paper sleeve, or not. I'm gonna keep it just in case. So this tells you the comics that it collects. It collects the Man of Steel 18 and 19, Justice League of America number 69, Superman 74 to 75, and all the comics that it collects. And over 200 pages of never before collected artwork, brand new essays, scripts, retrospectives, in-world artifacts, and more. So that is a lot of content. Like, over 200 pages of extra content is insane. So I don't even know how you're supposed to. And this is also wrapped. I thought this was not going to be wrapped in like the little thin plastic, but that's cool. Okay. That's cool. Look at that. Save for Lois, the chief at the Daily Planet. Press archives. Daily Planet press art. That's cool. How am I supposed to open this? Okay, I'm gonna show this at the end. I'll show the book first. So this is the book itself. Absolute Edition. I think it's really cool. I really like the red sleeve to it. It's got like little so let's open the book. Where's that pencil I used? Here it is. Okay. And when I tend to make like YouTube videos, I like being more genuine about it. So if I'm like opening up the page, I know I take a little bit, but I just like to show it like real-time reactions and just stuff done in real time. So let's open this up. Okay. Wait, is this, oh, this is made of like a little thin, I'm already starting to break this. This is made of like cloth or something. What in the world? Okay. This is weird. I don't think I've ever had a book. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's like made of cloth or something. Is that a Jim Lee artwork? No, this is, no, this is the artwork This is the original artwork, I think, from the comic. That's cool. This is cool, but like it's so easily, like you can rip this so easily. I kind of like am afraid to damage it or anything, so I'll just put this here for a sec. This is the book itself. You can see the reflection of Superman on the floor. So I'm just gonna open up the page with you. It's got like the death of Superman. I think this is not the first page. This is the first page. So here's the Absolute Edition. And it gives you the comic printed, the full story. Just printed in a larger format. And this is the over of writers and artists. So I think it gives you a bit of history, maybe a bit of context. It even has like a little tiny sketch here. So I'm trying to, let me like put this actually in a better spot for you guys, but I feel like I'm not showing you anything. Okay. I still think this is one of the coolest introductions to a villain like ever done. So it's got all the pages. They're printed in like the modern sort of paper. So if you're like more into like printing in like old style paper, this book might not be for you. So, you know, it's like the printed in like modern white pages and stuff like that. Whoa, okay. This book like cracks when I open it, so I'm just afraid to open it too much. Okay, so let's get to the ending. So Superman dies. Okay. Okay, so the story goes pretty much up to here, somewhere around here. Right? Look at that. And so this is the story, and this is all the bonus content, plus, like, this stuff right here. So, you get Burying the Lead, the making of the Death of Superman, right? So you have all this bonus content. And look at that, you even have like the storyboards, the thumbnails, like all the text of the original scripts. Look at, you have the original inks. See, I'm an artist, so I like really appreciate this stuff a lot. And even if you're not an artist, you'll obviously love this stuff. I mean, this is all the original scripts. And it's really cool to see because you can see like all the scribbled out stuff, and you know, people were just kind of writing it and like, look at that. These are the original inks, pencils, and the inks and all that. I'm not sure if they have just the pencils. I think they do. Yeah, look at that. So these are the pencils and these are the inks. Notice how the inks tend to even like add some of the missing details here and there. Kind of looks like sometimes the penciler. Yeah, the inker adds just slightly more details on it, like kind of fills in the missing blanks. Look at that. That's Doomsday. The inkers do a lot more than one would think. Like, this is not, the shading on the leg is not existent here, right? Like, they even have to add this extra shading that's not in the pencils. So it's kind of interesting to see how the inker's job is like more than just tracing over. It's like, you know, adding all these extra details. Look at that. So we gotta give credit to these inkers, y'all. Is it the entire comic penciled and inked? I hope so. Oh my god, I think you get to, maybe not the full story or maybe most of it, but like, that's crazy. Look at that. You get all the, look at that. That's awesome. Oh, you can't miss out on this. Look at that. I know I'm like geeking out right now, but like, they have all this behind the scenes stuff. I think this is a thumbnail for one of the original covers they were going with. That's really cool. Newsletter stuff. I think these are like different covers. They even have all this extra stuff. Look at that. Original inks, pencils. So I think it's mostly, yeah, look, these are like different variant covers, I think, or covers that have like made an homage. Look at that. Tons of extra. So, yeah, this is how Absolute Editions work, guys. Like, it's not an omnibus. It's not gonna collect the full entire story. Like, if you wanted the Death and Return of Superman omnibus, it would be just the full story, but none of the behind the scenes stuff. I mean, it does give you a little bit, but not like this. So this is just the regular story. It's not gonna collect all the, maybe it's not gonna collect like a whole bunch of extra tie-ins. It's just gonna collect the main story, and like most of this chunk of like most of this is like the inks and the pencils of like a good amount of the story. So I think it's really worth seeing that. So, and I'll show you guys this like folder thing that came with it. I don't want to like break it. I don't know how to open this. Okay. Okay. Oh, it comes in a cardboard. I think just to protect it. That's funny. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Hold on. Let me show you this. Look at that. I feel like the Shaquille O'Neal meme where he's like, they even have like a Death of Superman trading card. This is so nostalgic. I wasn't even born in the 90s, but like, this feels nostalgic. I mean, I grew up with a lot of 90s stuff, but I wasn't born like in 1990, so that's crazy. Look at that. They even give you like stamps, or what is this? Is this a stamp or a sticker or something? Maybe it's a sticker. Yeah, I don't actually know what these are. Maybe these are stickers or stamps or something. But that's really cool. This one was bent a little bit. This one was bent. Look at that. DC, you bent your paper a little bit. That's fine. Oh, this is like as if it were like an old article. That's really cool. This was just printed on like a regular sheet of paper, but I don't mind. That's still really cool. This is like as if it were like an article. That's really cool. Okay. What? Okay, what is this? What is this? What in the world? Is it a bookmark that you kind of put like, what, like, guys, what is this? I don't know what this is. Certificate of death. That's messed up. That's messed up. They put Superman's death certificate. That's messed up. This is like the funeral cards, like the cards they give you at the funeral. This is dark. That's funny. They put like the little, like as if it were like a real thing. So they got some graphic designers on this. Like definitely they had to hire a few graphic designers for this, and I think that's really cool. This is so nostalgic. Like, I swear, this takes me back to like the first time I read The Death of Superman. Like I read the trade paperback. Is that it, or is there more? I think there's a little more. Or is that it? No, that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. And so we have, oh, it's a poster. It's a poster. Oh. No way. Look at that. It's a death. I don't even know if I can fit this on the screen, but it's Death of Superman poster. Oh my, I don't think I've gotten a poster in a book, and this is like, this is nostalgic. Okay, I know I've said that so many times, but here's a newspaper. The life and death of the Man of Steel. Like, this is a fake newspaper. They give you an entire fake newspaper from the Daily Planet. And the way it's printed is like the early 2000s, late 90s. It's the death of Superman. That's really cool. They even put like fake ads of like Metropolis and stuff. That's really cool. Like you get this ad right here. It's like Lex Air, like Lex Luthor. And look at the price. Where is it? Oh, the price. $2.95. Remember a time where you could get magazines for like $3 and not 15? That's crazy to think about. I think comics at the time were like $1.25 maybe? Like a regular comic book? Whoa. 1993, May of 1993. But anyways, that's the death of Superman. Absolute death of Superman. So I'm gonna go through all this. I'm gonna read the death of Superman. I'm gonna read the behind the scenes. Then I'm gonna go one by one through like all this stuff later. I don't know. Whenever there's like a really good story or a movie, I like to get into. I like watching the like behind the scenes, the features, so I can really absorb it. You know what I mean? Get a good grasp of it. But that's really cool. So yeah, I mean that's everything that came with it. Comes with a poster. Comes with Superman's death. I have Superman's death certificate. That's a flex. That's funny. I don't know what else. Yeah, I have the stickers, a trading card. I think that's really cool. What do you guys think? Do you think this is worth $125? Again, I didn't pay $125 because I got it like, 30% off, but still. The cover price is $125, so we'll just assume that's what you're going to pay. I don't know, guys. Is it worth $125? I feel like on one hand, yes, and on one hand, no. I feel like maybe $100, right? Or like 75 even. Like, yeah, it's got all this cool extra stuff, but like, well, I mean, I know hardcovers are more expensive, so I was curious and I wanted to buy it because I really love the story, and to me, it was worth buying. But I feel like it could have been a little cheaper. But this is the first time I ever get like a DC Absolute Edition, so now I know what to expect in the future. I think it should be like a little less because there's like the DC Artist Editions that are like these huge DC books that are like $125 or something, and or like 150 somewhere around there, and I think those are a lot more worth it because it's the actual size. But with that being said, I think this is really cool. So yeah. Anyways, let's put this back in. So this goes here. This wraps around here. I don't know. I guess I'm just not gonna keep this red paper thing. Am I? Probably not. But yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching this kind of long video, but I thought I just wanted to go in depth with it. If you're looking to read the like original title, I wouldn't get this right off the bat, or maybe you can if you're really into like the behind the scenes stuff, but like I feel like you have to be a big enough fan to really want this for the price. If it was a lot cheaper, I'd say, oh yeah, go ahead and go get it. But like since it's not, I would say like maybe hold off on it. If you're like not a super fan, no pun intended, like of the book or the series. So anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and like comment what you think about the original story. Comment what you think about this. Do you think this is worth it? Do you think it's not worth it? And let me know, like talk to me about what if you guys have ever purchased like an Absolute Edition, or if y'all have like ever considered buying one. And yeah, anyways, I will see y'all next time. Bye.